Hi, Carly van Walsum here. Do you have a trauma brain? Do you experience unexplained depression, anxiety, or bouts of anger? You may have a trauma brain. A trauma brain has several characteristics, and I will name a few. The most obvious sign is the lack of one of the most basic feelings of feeling and being safe. This causes stress and anxiety when meeting new people and when trying new situations. There is a constant preoccupation with wondering whether the new people will like us or if we will fit in. Our deep concern about being accepted is so strong that it overshadows all reasonable arguments. Our emotions take over. With a trauma brain, we lack the calm to reflect, and our nervous system is constantly activating the fight-flight response. You know that one, right? So our past experiences take over, and we cannot be open to reason. Emotions are overwhelming. We feel numb or distracted, totally on overload, and our defenses are on high alert. Our learned patterns to survive in the past, the time when we experienced trauma such as child abuse, are immediately alerted when confronted with a situation we estimate as difficult, dangerous, and unsafe. Today we know that the trauma we feel can also be inherited. If it had not been healed, it becomes a negativity reverberating through generations, until it is acknowledged at least. This is not difficult to do, even if you are currently unaware of the specifics of the trauma. In the past generations, there wasn't much attention and or validation for emotional healing and feelings. We know so much more today. The following habits can indicate you have a trauma brain. 1. Overly worried about the smallest thing. 2. Disconnected from intuition. You cannot meditate well. 3. Social anxiety about being accepted by new people. 4. Obsessed with the need to be in a romantic relationship. 5. Not trusting and harshly judging of self and others. Blaming and shaming of self and others. Prone to addiction to distract oneself. Procrastination or self-sabotage habits. If you're wondering that you have a trauma brain and recognize the trauma responses, but you're not sure if the cause lies in your own childhood trauma, it's very worthwhile to look into what your family, both your ancestors and the groups they belonged with and to, went through. What specific events do you know of? Who was in a war? Who was murdered? Who lost children? Who was adopted? Given away? Excluded? Persecuted? So many events can cause trauma, and unfortunately almost every family carries more or less difficult episodes. When you experience unexplained anxiety, unexplained depression, and unexplained anger, I said it already, it's helpful to shake the family tree. That's how we call it. Systemic family constellations are very insightful and effective as a method to discover what's going on in you, as is, for instance, the emotion code to help you release trapped emotions. Learn to trust. Heal yourself and know that it is just normal to feel the way you do, and you can do something about it too. You can heal. If you'd like to know more, follow me here and click the notification bell. I will make more videos about transgenerational and inherited trauma. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I am Carly van Walsum, founder of Heart-Based Solutions, where I help you with psychology, neuroscience, and holistic modalities transform your life, career, and relationships. If you're new here, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the bell to get notified for new videos. Any link that I mentioned in this video, you can find in the description box below.